Welcome back, guys. Today we are taking a look at the killer Krokus riff from 1983 from the Headhunter album. This is Eat the Rich. Classic, one of my favorite classic riffs of all time. Kind of has a little bit of, Krokus kind of has a little bit of that AC/DC thing going on, but it's a little more on the metal side. They work in a little bit more of those minor tonalities. But this one is just slamming riff. This one and the title track Headhunter are just two of the best tracks you could hope for from that era, 1983-ish. Oh man, what was the ballad on the album? It was Screaming in the Night, right? Remember that video? Some of you will. Another great song, kind of a power ballad type thing. But today we're just going to take a look at this cool riff, man, and there's a couple different parts I'll show you too with the verse. It's pretty simple, but yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so before we get started here, we're in standard tuning, and down below in the description box is a free sweet picking guide, so make sure and check that out. It's my free gift to you. All right, so yeah, we're in the key of A here, and this riff just starts out like this. It's on the D and G strings. We're basically playing a D chord here, but we're playing it across two strings, the D and G strings at the 7th fret. If I take my fingers away, you can kind of see what's going on there. You can grab that with any two fingers you want. But for this riff, I think it makes more sense with your ring and pinky, because after you do that and you're adding vibrato there, then we're going to play 5 and 5 on the D and G, and then 7 and 7 on the A and D. And then we're coming back to 5 on the D and G. So, and then 2 open A strings. Okay, and those are muted on the A string there. We're going to play that twice. Now we're going to come down here and play a partial G chord. And by partial, I just mean we're playing the open D and G, but also the 3rd fret on the D. On the B and the high E string. Here on the recording, he's not playing that low note yet. Although on my little demo there, I might have done that. It doesn't matter too much because it sounds like a G. Okay, but for accuracy's sake, there's your G, and then here's your D. And then we're play single notes here, and that's three on the A string, then open, three on the low E string, and then an A power chord. We're going to come back to that riff each time, except for the very last time, a slight variation. But this is the riff again. Okay, and so if we put that together, we get this slow. Again. Right there is a big slide, so it's G, D, slide. Okay, that's the first two times through the riff. Third time through. Fourth time through. Full G there, D, and then we're going to start with the open A string this time and play the third fret on the A string, giving that just a slight little bend there, probably less than a quarter step, and then open A string, third fret on the low E, and then there's your A power chord again. So just a slight variation there on the open notes. Again, not a huge difference between or, but it's there. And if you want to be super accurate on this riff, that's what's going on. So let's play through that those first 4 times, which makes up the whole main riff, which never returns in the song again, which is kind of unique. Usually a riff that cool would repeat, but it doesn't. So it's just the intro riff, and then they go in different directions after that. Here it is. So that's the main riff, guys, and super fun to play. And then the verse chords just go like this. There's silence in between the power chords. So it's an A power chord, C5 power chord, D5. Giving it the old karate chop move here for the muting. G5 and then C5. Does that twice. Then it opens up a bit more with those chords, but playing the open string as well. You can also play this like this. A power chord, G, up to D, down to F, up to G, and then chord. So that's all just A5 power chord, G on the low E string there, third fret, back to the A5, G, D over F sharp, grab that with my thumb, play a D chord, but just grab the F sharp with your thumb and mute the A string. And then 3, 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret on the A string, then open A. And then the G on the low E, back to A. So, then you're back into the second verse. That's it. Classic metal, hard rock metal from the 80s, 1983. Headhunter album. If you haven't heard that album, go check it out. It's got some great stuff on it. Probably Krokus's heaviest and best album, I would think. So there you go. Make sure and grab that free sweep picking guide down below in the link, and I will see you next time. Rock on.